KCIM. Now, when it comes up, it's going to ask you if you want to subscribe. It is a free subscription. That subscription allows you to get notifications anytime we broadcast one of our audio and video broadcasts on air. And we are on air right now. We've got Mr. Tyler Bruner running our video package for you here tonight over here at Arweave. And, of course, our video being powered by New Way Forward. She is done for the season. She is going to have surgery on her knee. So we wish that terrific young lady the best of luck with surgery. Obrecht, an outstanding athlete, 5'9" junior, one of the leaders of this ball club. So they're kind of searching a little bit, trying to develop a bench. Struggling to score a little bit, struggling to shoot have been the biggest issues so far for the Rockets so far this season. We'll step away, take a break, back with more of our Mackey Motors pregame. That's coming up for you next right here on at 93.7 at KKRL.
At New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive health care for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Trees Company.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with zero damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF PRO.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive health care for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Welcome you back over here to Westside. Jeff Blankman with you here tonight. Our video up and running now. Did have some connection issues if you were trying to check it out earlier, but it is up and running now. So we welcome you over here to Westside. Jeff Blankman with you here tonight. Again, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks to Lance Kuhn and Nathan Cones getting us hooked up, and thanks to everybody else back at the studio. We got some guys in there training tonight, so that should be fun for them, hopefully learning how to do things the right way here tonight rather than having Tyler train them. We left Nathan. We've got to give Tyler a little bit of a hard time here tonight. Do appreciate you coming to you from a new spot over here at Arweave. We've always broadcasted in the Crow's Nest here in years past, but the Crow's Nest unavailable anymore to be able to broadcast from. So we're literally sitting right behind the Arweave bench here tonight up on the stage. So this is going to be a fun and unique experience. Let's take a look at our starting lineups here tonight. First of all, for Westwood here tonight, they come in at 6-1 on the season. The Rebels will start a 5'10 senior in Katie Muntrat, a 5'7 senior in Josie McCluskey, a 5'10 junior in Paige Wagner, a 5'8 junior in Jaden Ferris, and a 6' sophomore in Abby Johnson. For the Weaver Rockets, again under head coach Jeremy Smith, they come in 0-4 on the season. They'll start a 5'8 junior in Jamie Hausman, a 5'5 junior in Timberland Cook, 5'2" sophomore in Delaney Cherky, a 5'7" junior in Maggie Regaler, and a 5'9" senior in Sophie Jackson. We'll step away for our national anthem. We'll be back with a tip-off of tonight's game. That's coming up for you next, right here on 93.7 at KKRL. We're back in 3 minutes.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive health care for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
At The Present Company, we will help you transition your home and wardrobe with the changing seasons. Hi, this is Andrea. Whether you're looking to get warm and toasty this winter, or it's time for a light and airy lift this spring, shop our collection of boutique-style clothing, gorgeous accessories, and purses. Add personal style to your home with unique home decor pieces that will warm your rooms from wall to wall. Infuse your home and your wardrobe with style from The Present Company in Audubon.
The flowers. That's just the whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you. Thank you.
There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
For details, contact Nicole Unken at Nicole Unken Agency. Call 712-792-1262 or stop by 412 Highway 30 today.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Sophie Jackson hustling down that opening tip-off, had a Westwood player run right in front of her. That was McCluskey, drugged the pivot foot, so Westwood going to get the opening possession, and the first basket of the ball game will belong to the Rebels. And knocking that one in, Abby Johnson. We talked about the 6-foot sophomore and her success so far this season. She'll pick up the foul on Sophie Jackson, and she'll head to the free throw line. Westwood on top here early by a score of 2-0. Free throw on the way. Up and good for Johnson, a 72% free throw shooter on the season. And the lead is at 3-0 in favor of Westwood. They'll come out with some pressure. Rockets break it. They get it ahead to Timberland Cook. Ball over now to Regaler. Regaler and Cook have to do a lot of the ball handling. Now Regaler penetrates in on the right baseline. Shot is blocked by Johnson, but it'll go out of Johnson and out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Rockets. Regaler again going to inbound on the baseline. They'll get it into Cook. Cook with it up top, brings it up towards the right side. Now finds Hausman. Man-to-man defense for Westwood to open things up. Regaler on the left side. Looks inside for Jackson. Now comes back over towards Cook. It's going to be thrown into the backcourt, and that is going to be an over the back against Arweva. So the Rebels will inbound over in front of the Arweva parent section on the opposite side of the floor from the scorer's table and the benches over here. They'll work it over to McCluskey, down to the right corner right now to Wagner, back to McCluskey. Inside it comes to Johnson. Kick out pass. A three-point shot on the way from Ferris. Up and good. Great inside-outside combo, and it's quickly 6-0. So we've got a warning on Westwood. They touched the ball coming out of the net. So they're going to give a warning over to Westwood. So it will be we have a ball. Just a warning. The next time they do it, it'll be a technical. 7:10 left here, first quarter of play. Cook will bring it up. Works it left side now to Regaler. Regaler with it. Penetrates in. Nice move that time to slip through the defense. Pass inside to Hausman. Knocked away. Tracking it down is Cook. And now her pass inside going to be kicked out of bounds by Johnson. And it'll stay with the Rebels. 6:55 left here, first quarter. Motor Inn player of the game coming up following the ball game. Motor Inn of Cary, your premier Toyota Chevy Buick dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and collision. And Jamie Hausman getting the inbounds pass. Takes it in strong with the left hand for the layup. The Rockets on the board down here by a score of 6-2. 3-point shot from the right corner up, no good by Ferris. The rebound taken down by Hausman. Hausman coming in averaging about 6.5 rebounds per game. Now get it ahead to Regaler. Regaler over now to Cook, way out high, about 32 feet away right side to Hausman at the elbow. Drives in, but pull-up jumper up, no good. Rebound taken down that time by Westwood. They'll kick it ahead to McCluskey. McCluskey with it. Over to the left side. Ferris open for three again, and she'll knock down a second one. Jaden Ferris, the junior, a very good three-point shooter, and we've seen that early here as the Rebel lead extended here to 9-2. Regaler now over to Cook. They get it over to Shirky, inside now to Jackson. Kick out pass to Hausman. Back over now to Shirky. Her three-point shot up, no good.
You dropped off again?
Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. Dropped off the phone line over here, so we are back. Thanks to Nathan Cones back in the studio getting us reconnected here. Nobody has scored. We had to travel on McCluskey. It is Rocket basketball. Ball knocked away from Hausman, picked up, and the layup is up good. Count the basket for Muntrat. Muntrat goes after that loose ball and picked it up, able to get down the court for the layup. And the foul going to go on Jamie Hausman. That is going to be her first, and that'll extend it to an 11-2 lead. Muntrat at the free throw line, a very good free throw shooter, 83% on the season. Free throw on the way, it is up, no good. Battle for the rebound, tipped by Hausman, and Hausman able to save it. Her second rebound of the ballgame. Hausman gets it up across half court, defended by Hanner. The ball is knocked away. Ferris comes up with it. Her layup is up and good on the other end. And we're going to get a timeout called here by the Arweaver Rockets. They find themselves down here at 13-2 early. We've got a full timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds right here on Kick 106.7.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
welcome you back here on 93.7 at KKRL. Jeff Blankman with you again. And don't forget, want to give a quick shout out to New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, sponsoring Sports on the Go with me and giving me a vehicle to drive to all the different sporting events I've been covering over the last year. The New Way Ford feature vehicle of the day is a 2019 Ford Ranger. It's got about 9,600 miles on it. It's a four-wheel drive. You can call 800-861-7268 for more details, or check out a picture on the Carroll Broadcasting website for more details there as well. Sports on the Go with me, Jeff Blankman, powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids. Home of warranty forever, and your home for free oil changes for life. Rockets get the ball inbounds. They'll get it over to Regaller. Regaller ahead now to Cook. Cook will get it up across half court. Pressure comes by Muntrat. They'll lob it down to the right corner to Shirky. Shirky driving in on Johnson. Bounce pass to Jackson. Going to be thrown away, and the turnover will give it over to Westwood of Sloan. Ashlyn Davis, a 6'1 freshman, on the floor right now, along with Ella Hanner, a 5'2 sophomore for Westwood of Sloan. Ferris will bring it up over to Muntrat. Back over to Ferris. Ferris looking inside, nothing there. Now comes back over to Muntrat. Down to the right corner, it comes to Hanner. Hanner goes inside to Davis. Turnaround jumper and the left-handed jump shot. Kind of a little jump hook that time from Davis, up and good. And the lead is 15-2 now in favor of Westwood of Sloan. Houseman looks to get it across half court. Does a nice job. Gets it down to the corner to Shirky. Back off to Houseman. Houseman looking inside. Goes back down to Shirky in the corner. Pass inside. Batted right back to Shirky. She'll get it off to Houseman. Skip pass over to the right side to Cook. Inside to Jackson. Jackson double team comes. Tries to kick it out to Houseman. It's going to be tipped and it's stolen away. Getting it up across half court is going to be Muntrat. Muntrat works it over to Johnson. Down to the right corner to Hanner. Hanner back to Johnson. Johnson skips it over the left side. They'll work it back to Ferris. Good ball movement right now by the Rebels. Right corner to Hanner. Her drive, left-handed runner up, no good. Tips the rebound. It's going to be batted out of bounds. That's going to be a last touch by Westwood of Sloan, and it will be Arweva basketball. Checking in for the Rockets is going to be Samantha Henners. The 5'10 junior will check in for Jackson. Pressure again for Westwood. Regaller with it, now off it to Houseman, and we're going to get a travel on Houseman. And the turnover going to give it back over now in favor of the Rebels. Just didn't take a dribble. Caught it, took a couple of steps instead of catching it and coming to that jump stop that I preach about on the radio a lot, the forgotten art of basketball, the jump stop. Johnson on the left elbow, out to Hanner, right side, top of the key, over to Ferris. Back to Johnson just inside the free throw line. Turnaround jumper up, no good. Long rebound, batted around, it's loose, and coming out of there with it is Johnson up tight. Nice bounce pass inside, shot up, no good. Rebound tipped around by Davis. She'll pull it back in, gets it back out to Muntrat, out to Ferris. She's knocked down a couple of threes already, and you can make it 3 threes, and now she's got 11 here in the ballgame. It's an 18-2 lead in favor of Westwood. 2:20 left. Another turnover on Arweva. Nope, Shirky going to track it down before it goes out of bounds. Gets it to Houseman. Off now to Regaller. She'll break the 10-second count. Regaller with it, off to Houseman. Houseman looks for Cook. Finds her on the left elbow. Back out now to Houseman. 3-point shot on the way, right side, top of the key. That one's going to bound out of bounds. It'll be saved, though, by Westwood into the hands of Ferris. Ferris ahead to Muntrat. Muntrat down the right side. Kick pass over to Hanner, left side. 6-foot jumper up, no good. Rebound batted around. Ferris tips it back out now to Ferris. That was Muntrat out to Ferris. Now to Hanner. Inside it comes to Davis. Shot blocked and a whistle and a foul. Going to go on Henners. That'll be her first and the third on the Rockets. Minute 46 left here in the first quarter of play. 18-2 right now in favor of Westwood of Sloan. Davis at the line, the 6'1 freshman, just a 14% free throw shooter on the season. Free throw on the way is up and good. Westwood 2 of 3 at the line, leading it right now 19-2. Bring McCluskey back onto the floor now. McCluskey comes in for Muntrat. Second free throw for Davis, up and good. Hard to believe with the form she has and how nice those 2 free throws look. And according to Varsity Bounce, her free throw percentage was 14% coming into this game. That's a pretty good-looking free throw form for 14%. My guess is that number is going to go way up as the season goes on. Regaller splits the double team. Ball knocked away, but Cook will pick it up. Feeds it back to Regaller. Regaller shot on the baseline up, no good. Rebound taken down by Westwood. And McCloskey trying to feed it out that time. It throws it away. Looking over there on the wing. And trying to find Wagner, who had checked back in, but the turnover will give it back over to Arweva. They'll inbound. They get it in now to Houseman, down to the left wing. Regaler's three is up and good. Maggie Regaler knocks down her first bucket of the ballgame. Rockets trail it here 20-5. Nice catch and shoot by Regaler, and a good job by Hausman to get it right back to the inbounder. That's usually the player that's open. Ferris with it on the right side, up top to McCluskey, inside now to Johnson. Kick pass back out to Ferris. Three-point shot on the way up, good. Arweva helping right now, and they need to on Johnson inside, but what's happening is they're leaving Ferris wide open, and Ferris has knocked down 4 threes. Regaler will break the pressure. Kick pass over to Shirky, left side, up top now to Regaler, left side, top of the key. Looking inside for Hinner, skips it down to Cook on the right baseline. Cook trying to drive in, picked up, kicks it back out to Regaler. Three-point shot on the way up, no good. It'll bound out of bounds, and it's going to be a Westwood basketball. 40 seconds left here, first quarter. 23-5 right now in favor of Westwood of Sloan. Jeff Blankman, Tyler Bruner with you here tonight. Coming to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. McCluskey with it on the left side, lost it for momentarily. Good defense by Cook to kind of force that into a tough catch. Ball comes inside to Johnson, turnaround jumper up, no good. Regaler will clear the rebound, off now to Hausman. Hausman, long pass down to Shirky left side. Shirky penetrates in, dump pass over to Cook on the right side, off to Regaler. Regaler penetrates in, comes to that jump stop, shot up no good, partially blocked, and the rebound taken out of there by Wagner, ahead now to Ferris. Ferris brings it up the right side, 7 seconds left, hander over to left side. McCluskey, left-handed three on the way, up no good. Johnson, the offensive rebound, put back no good. Ball going to bound out of bounds, and that will end the first quarter of play. It's been all Westwood. They lead it here 23-5. We've got the second quarter coming up in 1 minute right here on 93.7 at KKRL.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Tough first quarter here for the Arweva Rockets, down at 23-5. Jeff Blankman with you again. Tyler Bruner running our video package tonight. You can find that by going to YouTube and searching 1380 KCIM. Go ahead and subscribe to that so you can get notifications anytime we go live with our live audio and video. Skip pass over to Hanner inside. We're going to get a 3-second call going to go on McCluskey, so the turnover will give it back over now to the Arweva Rockets. Regaler with it. Now off into the hands. They get it underneath the Henners. Her shot is blocked. Kelly Bromert has checked in. McCluskey will bring it up, gets it across half court. They work it over on the right side. Three-point shot by Wagner, up and good. 5th three here in this first half for Westwood of Sloan. They lead it here 26-5. Bromert gets it across. They'll work it now off to Hausman. Pass stolen away by Johnson, and she was looking for Cook down the court over to McCluskey. McCluskey drives in, and a bump and a foul going to go on Jamie Hausman. That'll be number 2 on the 5'8 junior. 7:10 left here first half. Roselle Mutual halftime report coming up. Free throws coming up here for McCluskey, a 67% free throw shooter on the season. The first of 2 is up and good. And the lead is extended to 27-5. Second free throw coming up here for McCluskey. It's on the way. It is up. It is good. 28-5. They get it into Hausman. Now off to Regaler. Regaler looking to bring it up across half court. They're going to call her for a travel. She was bumped, kind of knocked off of her position. So that contact really kind of forced the travel. So it probably should have been a foul, but they'll give it back over to the Rebels. McCluskey now off into the hands of Muntrat. Muntrat with it up top. Over to the left side now to Hanner. Actually, that's McFarland that's on the court, not number 4, number 5, McFarland with her first appearance here tonight. And now we're going to get a travel. No. We get a block call, and that's going to go on Paige Wagner. That'll be her first. Team foul number 1 against Westwood. Regaller with it now off to Hausman. Back over to Regaller, back to Hausman. Hausman will break the pressure, penetrates in. Wanted to bounce it inside to Hinters, lost the dribble. And it's going to go out of bounds, and it'll stay with Arweva. Last touched by Westwood of Sloan. Cook off the baseline, off of a bounce pass that time. Got it from from Regaller on the inbound. And Timberland Cook knocks down his shot off of the glass, her first bucket. Rockets trail it here 28-7. McCluskey's left-handed three from the right side up, no good. Hinner is up for the rebound. Her first of the ball game, off now to Hausman. Hausman feeds it back to Regaller, 2-2-1, and we're going to get a double dribble in the backcourt, going to go on Maggie Regaller. Turnover, we'll give it back over to Westwood. 6:22 left here in the first half. Subs again as Westwood of Sloan continues to just run in new players. Ashlyn Davis back onto the floor, as is Ferris. Muntrat gets it into Davis left corner. They'll find McCluskey out now to Ferris. Ferris with it. Over to the right side to Wagner, down to the right corner to Muntrat. Back up top to Ferris, left side McCluskey. McCluskey back to Ferris, over to Wagner, right side top of the key, looking for Davis inside. They'll feed it into her. Her little left-handed turnaround shot up, no good. Hinters with her second rebound, off now to Regaller. Regaller will get it up across half court. Works it over on the right side to Cook. Ball knocked away by Muntrat, but Cook will track it down in the half court circle. Bounces it to Hausman, and that ball going to be kicked, and it's going to stay with Arweva. Hanner will checks in now for Wagner. Regaller will inbound right in front of the scores table. They get it to Hausman, now off to Regaller. Regaller with it. Man-to-man defense again for Westwood of Sloan, and we're going to get a travel on Jamie Hausman. Right now, Arweva dragging that pivot foot. That's where a lot of those come. I talked about that jump stop earlier in the broadcast. That takes away that thing. When you come to a running stop, sometimes you can't stop your momentum. You drag that pivot foot. That's where the jump stop will take that away. Timeout on the floor. We'll stop away back in 30 seconds here on KKRL.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Ferris will bring it up for the Rebels. Gets it over to Hanner on the left side. Comes off a screen by Muntrat to McCluskey inside now to Davis. Left-handed turnaround up, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Muntrat. And it will be at Rocket basketball. 5:26 left here first half. Rockets down 28-7. Coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Regaller with it to Hausman. Left side knocked away. Good hustle that time. Hustling after that one was Johnson. Crashed into Coach Johnson over on the side. He kept her from running into the stage. Rockets will inbound with Regaller right in front of the scores table. The Shirky right back to Regaller. Hanner will pick her up. Arweva in their white home uniforms with the red numbers. Ball knocked away. Coming out of there with it is going to be McCluskey. She'll penetrate down. Cut off by Regaller. Kick out pass to Ferris. Pump fake. Kicks it over to Hanner on the right side. Hanner comes back up top to Ferris. She'll pump fake, drives inside, gets it inside to Johnson, and the layup is up in good for Abby Johnson. 30-7 now. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to be a last touch by McCluskey. It'll be Arweva basketball. Westwood's defense really, what they haven't done, they haven't created a ton of turnovers with it. What they've done, though, is sped Arweva up and forced Arweva to take kind of quicker shots than what they want to on the other end. Now, they have forced some turnovers out of it, but not a ton in the full court. They've got more of them in the half court because Arweva is sped up when they get into their half court offense, and that's what's creating some of those turnovers on Arweva here as well early in this game. Inbounds pass from Regaler now off to Cook. Cook with it, penetrates down. Baseline jumper on the way up, no good. Rebound saved by Ferris, tipped into the hands of Johnson. McCluskey will bring it up the left side for the Rebels. McCluskey looks to feed it in, found Johnson underneath. Nice catch, nice pass. And Johnson will lay it up and in, her third bucket of the ballgame. She's got 7. The lead is 32-7. Now McCluskey with the steal. Going to be bumped and fouled. Hausman and Regaler both there defensively. They're going to call the foul on the floor before the shot. And that foul going to go on Jamie Hausman, who just picked up her third, team foul number 5 on the Rockets here. And that is going to get Callie Bromert up off of the bench, and she'll have to come in for Hausman. Hausman probably going to have to sit the rest of this half and maybe into the second half with those 3 fouls. Ferris looking to inbound it, gets it in down to Hanner on the right side. Up top to Ferris. Ferris's 3 on the way up, no good. Rebound it tracked down by Hanner, out to Johnson, back over to Ferris. Ferris pump fakes, drives into the lane, tough runner in traffic, up no good. Johnson right there though to clean up the miss. Her size at 6 foot that time, able to go right up over the top of Cook and lay it up and in at 34-7. Now McCluskey tips the pass. It'll be out of bounds off of Westwood, and it's going to be Arweva basketball. McFarland will check in now for McCluskey. Her second appearance here in this second quarter. Inbounds pass to Cook, off to Regaler. Pressure again, man-to-man pressure. They'll look to trap out of it. They get it to Cook, knocked away from behind. Arweva's got to break the pressure more with the pass than the dribble. They keep trying to break this pressure with the dribble, and it's getting them in trouble. Layup on the other end after the turnover is good for Muntrat. And now Bromert will push it up the right side. She's going to drive in, and she's going to be tripped and fouled. And she'll head to the free throw line for a pair. That'll be team foul number 2 against Westwood of Sloan. And that foul going to go on Ella Hanner, the 5'2 sophomore, picks up her first. Bromert, the 5'2 junior, first free throw attempt for her this season. It's on the way up, no good. First free throw attempts for the Rockets here tonight. Jamie Hausman hit that early too. Kimberlyn Cook with another jumper. Maggie Regaler a 3 late in the first quarter. That's the 7 points here so far. As Bromert now on the board. She knocks down the second free throw. It's 36-8. Ferris open for 3 right side. Shot up no good. Muntrat comes down with a rebound. Off to McFarland. Inside now to Johnson. Kick out pass to Ferris. 3-point shot on the way up. Good. Great inside-outside offense here.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with 0 damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920 Roof Pro.
Sorry, folks, some technical difficulties again with the phone stuff here tonight. I think we've got it taken care of now. We welcome you back over here to West. I didn't miss any scoring. Still 39-8 our score right now. McFarland with it on the right side, inside to Johnson, goes into Jackson, draws some contact, the basket. It's not going to count because it hit the support rails up above, but it got up into the support rails and then came down and went through the hoop after bouncing on the top of the backboard a couple of times. But the moment it hit the support, beams up there, it was technically out of bounds. So Johnson will go to the free throw line. She will shoot 2, the foul on Jackson, her second, team foul number 6 on the Rockets here in the half. Johnson's free throw on the way is up and good. Abby Johnson 2 of 2. Rebels 6 of 7 from the free throw line here in the ballgame. Second free throw on the way up, good as well. That is going to make it now a 41-8 ballgame. Regaler will bring it up. We go under 2 minutes left here. Roselle Mutual halftime report coming up at the halftime. Regaler with it. Bounce pass going to be kicked out of bounds at Mike McFarland. It'll stay with Arweva. They'll inbound near the half-court line over on the far side of the floor. Cook gets it off to Regaler. Back over to Cook. Left side. Picked up that time by Bromert, and she'll travel with the basketball. Arweva, again, just not real confident with the basketball a lot of times. They're getting it, and they're not for sure what to do with it. Some of that is leading to some of those travel calls here tonight. Just not able to get themselves comfortable with the ball. Hopefully that will come as this season goes on. They get it to Johnson on the right elbow, up top to Ferris. Ferris with 17 here in the first half. Inside now to Johnson. Johnson will drive in, a little turnaround jumper, no good. Jackson comes down with her first rebound. Sophie averages 3 rebounds per game for the Rockets. Minute 10 left. Cook with it down to the right corner now to Shirky, pass inside. Knocked away that time by McFarland. It'll go out of bounds. Checking in for the first time, Amber Regaler, a freshman for Arweva. She'll check in for Bromert. 41-8 right now in favor of Westwood of Sloan. Regaler, that's Maggie Regaler looking to get it inbounds. Gets it into Amber. Amber double dribbles. Wanted to make the pass up top and then realized that Cook wasn't going to be available. And ends up putting the dribble back down. The double dribble will give it back over to the Rebels. Ferris will bring it up. Gets it across half court. They work it now to Johnson. Johnson over to Ferris. Ferris for another 3. Up, no good. Rebound batted around. Johnson will come up with it. Her little putback is up and good. So Johnson with another bucket makes it 43-8. So if this thing stays, we'll have continuous clock. Regaler Maggie driving in, draws some contact. She'll head to the free throw line. Maggie hitting 19% from the free throw line on the season. Rockets again kind of struggling to score here early in the season. That's been one of their biggest concerns, that and the turnovers. It will come. This is too athletic of a group to continue to have this thing go the way it is. Free throw by Maggie up and no good. We'll call the Regalers by their first name, so you know if I'm talking about Maggie or Amber. They're both on the floor right now. Second free throw coming up here for Regaler. It's on the way. It is up no good, and the rebound taken down that time by Wagner. Wagner ahead to Muntrat. Muntrat dumps it into Johnson. Layup no good. Good hustle that time by Jackson to come back. Put a little pressure on her. Maggie picks up her second rebound. 20 seconds left here in the half. Over to Cook. 43-8 our score right now. Amber in some trouble and travels with the basketball over on the far side. Turnover going to give it back over now to Westwood. So they'll have 12 seconds left. Ferris glances up at the clock as she gets it up across half court. Ferris works it over to McFarland. They've got to get something here. They're going to get Ferris. She'll fire one up with 1 second left. It's up no good. And we are through at 1 half of play. Westwood will lead it 43-8 here at the halftime. We'll step away, take a break on our Roselle Mutual halftime report coming up right here on 93.7 at KKRL.
Working as a team to achieve success is the only way towards victory. Hi, this is Kelly Danner. Having teammates that have your back isn't just for game day. It's important when it comes to your insurance coverage too. Roselle Mutual and Grinnell Mutual are here to provide you with a winning lineup of quality insurance no matter what your needs are. Give us a call today at 792-4525 for your commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Roselle Mutual, proudly insuring the area since 1876.
This is Iowa, and Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank, member FDIC.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Roselle Mutual Insurance, a proud sponsor of tonight's halftime show. Roselle Mutual believes in the value of youth activities to help develop adults that will be our future community leaders. They are your hometown teammates for commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Call them tomorrow. Probably closed today. Office probably closed at 5 o'clock, so call them tomorrow at 712-792-4525. You can talk with Jeff Weber or any of the folks down there. And so Kelly Danner also down there at the offices. You can talk to her. I don't know if Jeff Story-Hunt's going to be, or Jeff Honnold, I should say, going to be around or not for a while. But when he is, you can even talk to him. They'll make sure to take care of you. Our score here at the halftime, 43-8 in favor of Westwood. Told you folks coming in, this is a good Westwood ball club, 6-1 on the season. They had some nice wins early in the season, and they're going to pick up one here. This is going to be a continuous clock game to start the second half here tonight. Their defensive pressure has created some turnovers for Arweva. They've led to a few easy layups, but for the most part, as I said, it kind of midway through the second quarter, what the pressure has done is it's forced Arweva to play faster than they really want to. And Arweva hasn't been able to, even if they break the pressure, they haven't been able to slow down and get into an offensive set and get good shots down on the other end. Probably the best play they had, honestly, offensively, was an inbound pass when Regaller threw it in off the side, Maggie, and found Jamie Hausman, who kicked it right back to Regaller. And Maggie knocked down the three off the left wing. That was probably the most productive of the offensive sets, and it came off an inbound play for Arweva here in the game. With the Rockets playing faster than what they should, you're getting the travels. Talked about the jump stop. It's a lost art in the game of basketball today. It would take away probably about half of the travel calls that we get in the game today, because if you come to the jump stop, your momentum is stopping. And what we've seen a bunch of times tonight is Arweva's catching the ball or trying to stop dribbling, and their momentum's going forward, and they end up dragging that pivot foot, and that's where that the travel comes from. So those are just some fundamental things that I know that they'll work on, and the Christmas break coming up starting next week. So hopefully a lot of teams will really focus in the area on getting the fundamentals down and doing some of the fundamental things better. Don't get enough of that work, I don't think, during the off season. Even with some of the clubs and the AAU programs, it's more about going to tournaments and playing games and winning and that kind of stuff rather than the teaching of the fundamentals. Now, I'm not saying all of them, folks. I'm not, so I don't need any club coaches or AAU coaches calling and yelling at me. That has happened before. I'm not saying all of it, but the focus needs to be in the offseason on getting fundamentally better, working on your shot, working on the jump stop, the fundamental things of the game, and hopefully we'll be able to see some of that for Arweva here during the break, because that's been probably their biggest issue tonight. And part of that because they're seeing a really good basketball team The Ferris girl has shot the ball extremely well from the outside. She's probably hitting over 50% from beyond the three-point line here tonight. She's got 5 threes. They've hit 6 threes, so 18 of their 43 coming in the first half from beyond the three-point line. And the Johnson girl at 6 foot. The Rockets really don't have anybody with that kind of height. The closest player is Samantha Hinders at 5'10". And Johnson, well-schooled fundamentally, got really good footwork down in the post, and she's done a nice job scoring here in the first half as well. We're going to step away, take a break. 43-18 right now in favor of Westwood of Sloan. We'll have our first half breaks coming up in a minute and a half. 1.5 minutes. We'll be back right here on 93.7 KKRL.
At New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Roselle Mutual Insurance, again, a proud sponsor of tonight's halftime show. Roselle Mutual believes in the value of youth activities to help develop our future adults that will be our future community leaders. They are your hometown teammates. For commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance and needs, call them today at 712-792-4525. Jeff Blankman with you. Let's take a look at our numbers here in the first half. For Westwood of Sloan, Katie Muntrat with 4 points. It is Josie McCluskey with 2, Paige Wagner with 3, Jaden Ferris with 17, Abby Johnson with 13, and Ashlyn Davis with 4. They are 7 of 8 from the free throw line. For the Arriva Rockets, Jamie Hausman 2, Timberland Cook 2, Maggie Regaler with 3, and Callie Bromert with 1. They are 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Other stats for Arriva: Jamie Hausman 2 rebounds and an assist, Maggie Regaler 2 rebounds and an assist, Sophie Jackson with a rebound, and Samantha Hinders with 2 rebounds here in this first half of play. Do want to give a quick shout out to New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, sponsoring Sports on the Go with me, giving me a vehicle to drive to all the different sporting events I've been covering over the last year. The New Way Ford feature vehicle of the night, a 2019 Ford Ranger, about 9,600 miles on it. It's a 4-wheel drive. It's white in color. You can call 800-861-7268 for more details, or find a picture with more details on the Carroll Broadcasting website at 1380kcim.com. Sports on the Go with me, Jeff Blankman, powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, home of warranty forever, and your home for free oil changes for life. Coming to you live as well from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade, helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. We are ready for the second half here tonight. Quick shout out as well to New Way Ford, sponsoring our video package here tonight. Go to YouTube, search 1380 KCIM. We'll switch off from the girls game and open up a boys game one here after the girls game's over. So if you're watching and it goes away, just go back into YouTube and you'll find the boys game, and then find that one when we kick it on and get it running. The best thing to do is just subscribe, and then you'll get those notifications. Hausman fires up a 3, no good. Regaler, the offensive rebound, putback, no good. Jackson battling on the floor right now for the rebound, tips it into the hands of Regaler. Back out to Cook, her 3 on the way up, no good. A rebound going to be taken down by Westwood in the corner. They'll get it over to Muntrat. That was McCluskey on the rebound. Over to the right side to Wagner. Looking inside, nothing there right now for Young. They'll skip it back over, or Johnson, down to the left corner now. Muntrat with it. Muntrat looking for the cutter, and that time Timberland Cook jumps the passing lane and comes up with a steal. Nice defense to open up this second half for Arweva, playing with a little more aggressiveness. Regaler with it down to the right corner to Shirky. Pass inside, stolen away. And now we're going to get a bump and a foul, and that's going to go on Sophie Jackson. And that'll be number 3 on Jackson. So Muntrat will inbound it. Again, we do have continuous clock here in the second half with that 35-point lead right now for Westwood is Sloan. They get it to McCluskey, left corner, out to Ferris. Over to the right side now to Wagner. To Johnson, bounce pass inside to McCluskey. It shall be fouled by Shirky. And McCluskey will head to the free throw line to shoot a pair. McCluskey, 2 for 2 at the line tonight, 67% free throw shooter on the season. And the clock does stop while we shoot free throws. So timeouts and free throw shots are about the only thing the clock will stop for here in the second half. The free throw is up and good. Well, that'll make it 44-8. Don't forget, Tyler Bruner and I will type up all the wrestling, basketball, and boys swimming results yet tonight. We'll get that up on the Brinks Exterior Sports Report, all broken down by girls basketball, boys basketball, wrestling, and by boys swimming, so you'll find different pages for each of them. 45-8, Shirky driving in, shot blocked, but out of bounds off of Johnson, and it'll stay with the Rockets. Maggie Regaler sent to inbound it. Lob pass up top. Hausman catches it in the lane, drives in. Left-handed runner blocked by Johnson. Ball loose on the floor. Wagner picks it up, gets it off to Ferris. Got McCluskey out in front of the pack. Cook hustles back, but the layup is up and good for McCluskey. That'll make it now 47-8. Westwood dropping back in a 2-2-3 zone. Like to see that out of them. When you get these big leads like this, you can work on other aspects of your game. Things you may not always need to use, but then maybe a game you need it. Ball going to be stolen away by Wagner. Her long pass down the court going to be tipped out of bounds by the hustling Maggie Regaler. Samantha Hinders now checking in for Sophie Jackson. I understand coaches that say we do what we do, but what happens if you get into a game and what you do isn't working and you're not capable of doing anything else? I always wonder why you don't work on those kind of things in games like this. 3-point shot by Johnson up no good. Ball going to be batted out of bounds by the Rebels. It'll go over to the Rockets. So they came out in their full court pressure, played man-to-man that entire first half, got their lead, and now they're dropping back and working on his zone defense. I tip my cap to Coach Johnson over on the other side. Baseline jumper up from Timberland Cook, up no good. Johnson up high for the rebound. Kicks it out now to Ferris. Ferris will get up across half court. Lob pass down to Wagner. Wagner up top to McCluskey. McCluskey with it over to the left side. Ferris going to fire up another 3. It's up no good. Rebound taken down by Regaler, her 5th of the ballgame. And Regaler will bring it up. Kick pass over the left side. Cook, pump fake. And they're going to say that she traveled with the basketball. That's a 1-2. You see that travel called a lot of times. Officials have kind of gotten into that habit of calling every time a player fakes one way and then comes back the other way. They always kind of blow that whistle. It's just become the thing to do. And I would say probably about 60% of the time it's actually not probably a travel. Pass going to be thrown away that time by Muntrat, looking inside for Johnson. Turnover will give it back over now to Arweva. 4:05 left third quarter, 47-8 in favor of the Rebels. Regaler will bring it up, gets it across half court, bounces it over to Shirky on the right side, down to the corner now to Hausman. Hausman's pass up top, stolen away by Muntrat. Muntrat out on the break, will penetrate down, lob pass knocked away by Regaler, and Maggie will come up with the steal. Regaler going to penetrate in, drive down on the other side, shot blocked by Johnson. Johnson will lead the break. Now it's 3-on-2. Regaler sprints all the way back to help out Cook. The layup, though, is up and good for Muntrat off the left side. The assist to Johnson. 49-8 in favor of Westwood of Sloan. 3:25 left third quarter. Coming to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Regaler driving in. Ball stripped by Muntrat. Muntrat will kick it ahead. Driving in. Layup up good. And a whistle and a foul. Going to go on Maggie Regaler, her first. Driving in and getting the layup that time was Jordan Scholl, who is getting some playing time. The 5'7" sophomore comes averaging 4 points, 2 rebounds per game off of the bench. She'll get the and one here. Has not missed a free throw yet this season. Free throw on the way. It's up and good. Westwood of Sloan's got a lot of young talent to go with their experienced talent. They lead it here now by a score of 52-8. We've got a timeout on the floor. We're going to step away. We're back in 1 minute right here on 93.7 KKRL.
At The Present Company, we will help you transition your home and wardrobe with the changing seasons. Hi, this is Andrea. Whether you're looking to get warm and toasty this winter or it's time for a light and airy lift this spring, shop our collection of boutique-style clothing, gorgeous accessories, and purses. Add personal style to your home with unique home decor pieces that will warm your rooms from wall to wall. Infuse your home and your wardrobe with style from The Present Company in Audubon.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Regaller brings it up. They get it off now to Cook. Back over to Regaller. Regaller looking down to the corner. Finds Hausman down in that right corner. 3 minutes left, third quarter. Nice pass inside to Hinters, and she'll be bumped in, fouled on the play. That's going to go on Paige Wagner. That'll be number 2 on Wagner. Team foul number 2 here in the half against Westwood of Sloan. Regaller to inbound on the baseline, looking for Shirky. Pass tipped away by Muntrat. It'll go out of bounds. Regaller again going to inbound over on the far side. They'll get it in to Cook up top near the half-court line. Cook splits the double team up top, that top of the 2-3 zone. Shot though blocked. Davis comes up with the rebound. Kick pass ahead. McCluskey on the break. Nice hustle by Jamie Hausman to tip that one away. It'll go out of bounds off Hausman, but great hustle that time by Jamie to get back into the play. McCluskey looked like she could have a layup. One of the things you got to credit our Weaver here tonight. Down 52-8 here in the third quarter, and they're still sprinting back on defense. McCluskey's 3 out of the inbound, up and good. Her first 3-point basket tonight. 55-8 now in favor of Westwood of Sloan. McCluskey with 9 points here on the night. Pass behind Regaller. She'll track it down over on the side. Gets it to Cook. Slips through her fingertips into the hands of Wagner. Wagner again will push it ahead. Gets it to Muntrat. Muntrat feeds it back over, and the layup is up and good for Wagner. Nice assist that time by Muntrat. Regaller brings it up again, penetrates in, lost the dribble. It's going to come ahead. Muntrat will get it. Penetrates in, it bumps into a Shirky, and Delaney will pick up the foul. That's going to be number 2 on Delaney Shirky. Team foul number 3 on the Rockets as Bromert will check in now for Shirky. Riva trying to dribble kind of in between that pressure up top. They've had some success. The problem is once they get in, the ball either gets knocked away or they dribble too deep into the pressure from the bottom players and they get their shot blocked. Shot up no good in the lane. Regaller with her 6th rebound. Off now to Hausman. Back over to Regaller. Baseline jumper from Cook. In and out, no good. Good hustle by Hinters to grab the rebound. Hinters with her 3rd board here tonight. She'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2. As she is fouled in the act of shooting. Second team foul against Westwood here in the half. Hinters at the line. Has not attempted a free throw yet this season. The free throw on the way is up no good. Weaver struggling a little bit right now from the line. Second free throw upcoming. It's on the way. It is up. It is no good. And the rebound taken down by Westwood of Sloan. Grabbing that one is Hannah Versch, a 5'9 junior who's on the floor for the first time. Get it to Muntrat over on the left side. She'll bring it up top. Skips it over to the right side to McFarland. 3-point shot on the way up. No good. Rebound pulled down off of the baseline that time by Muntrat. They get it inside to Davis. Working on Regaller. Shot blocked by Hinters. Coming up with the loose basketball and knocking down the jumper is Jordan Schull. The 5'7 sophomore with her first bucket, and the lead is now 59-8. Regaller over to Cook. Rockets still looking for their first points here in the second half. Cook drives to the free throw line, pull-up jumper up off the back of the rim. No good. Davis with the rebound. Get it off now to Muntrat. Muntrat will push it ahead. Her shot from just inside half court, no good at the buzzer. And we are through 3 quarters of play. Arweva outscored 16-0 in that third quarter. They'll trail it 59-8 as we head to the fourth quarter in 1 minute right here on 93.7 KKRL.
From footings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Welcome you back here on 93.7 KKRL, coming to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Motor Inn Player of the Game coming up. Follow on the broadcast, Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota, Chevy, and Buick dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and collision. Rockets trailing the Rebels here, 59-8, but we've got another steal for Maggie Regaller, her second of the ball game, third of the night for the Rockets. Regaller will get it up across half court. Westwood with all subs in the game right now as Shirkey drives in, shot blocked with a whistle and a foul. And that foul going to go on Versh, and that'll be number 1 on the 5'9 junior. Team foul number 3 here in the half. Delaney Shirkey heading to the free throw line. 50% free throw shooter on the season. Shirkey coming off a really solid volleyball season as the setter, and the free throw is up and good. Delaney comes in averaging 1.4 rebounds per game. She'll knock down that first free throw. Second one on the way for the 5'2 sophomore. It's on the way. It is up and good. So Shirkey knocks down both free throws. Good job that time by Delaney. That'll make it 59-10. And now Timberland Cook forces a turnover on the other end. Hanner that time caught the pass but was on the sideline because of the defensive pressure by Timberland Cook. So Arweva still playing hard here, down 49 early in the fourth quarter. Regaller over the right side, penetrates in. Up top, Shirkey, three-point shot up, no good. And the ball going to be saved by Regaller. No, they're going to say she was on the baseline. Great hustle, though, that time by Regaller. Jumped up and sacrificed her back as she slammed it into that padding. Trying to save that one. Hanner will bring it up, gets it across half court. Works it down in the right corner now to Versh. Versh lobs it to McFarland at the free throw line. Over to the left side to Schull. Back out now to McFarland. Down to the right corner to Versh. Versh will penetrate in. Kick pass to McFarland. Down to Schull again. Pump fake. Got the defender in there. Pull-up jumper from 10 up. No good. Offensive rebound and put back to Ashlyn Davis, the freshman. She's got 6 here in the ball game. 61-10 right now in favor of Westwood. Regaller will bring it up, gets it across half court, works it over on the right side, trying to come off a screen by Jackson, penetrates down to the baseline, 16-footer up, no good. And the ball batted around, it's loose on the floor. We've got several players going down. Versh came down and hit the back of her head, and they're going to have to check her out. She is getting herself up, but she says she's fine. She right away grabbed the back of her head, and now she says she's okay. So that's good news to see. Couple of more subs. Cassie Skinner, a 5'7 sophomore, and Mariana Vanden Bosch, a 5'7 senior, going to check in now as Westwood has emptied their entire bench here tonight. 6 minutes left here. We go under 6 with that continuous clock. Thanks to Darren Shirkey helping us get everything set up here tonight. Three-point shot from the corner. No good. Shirkey, the offensive rebound, and put back for Delaney Shirkey. Delaney with her first rebound and bucket here tonight. She's got 4 points on the night at 61-12. Hanner will get it up across half court. They'll work it down to the right side. Arweva will be at Coon Rapids Baird tomorrow night. And we'll have Nick Brinks on the broadcast for you tomorrow night. Running layup up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Taken down that time by Timberland Cook, her first of the game. Cook up across half court. Bounce pass over to the right side. Shirky thought about the three, doesn't take it. Now off to Hausman. Hausman bounces it inside to Jackson. Jackson back out now to Shirky. Off to Hausman, three-point shot on the way. Good offensive set, even though the shot didn't go. That was a good offensive set for Arweva. And now we've got another steal on the other end by Maggie Regaller. Regaller going to be bumped and fouled by Jordan Schull. And that'll be number 2 on her. Team foul number 4 here in the half against Westwood of Sloan. Versh will check back into the game. She'll check in now for Davis. Inbounds pass to Hausman. Now off to Regaller off of her fingertips. Maggie able to hustle to save it. Gets it down to Shirky. It's going to be knocked away. Out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Vandenbosch. And it will be Arweva basketball. They'll inbound down on the baseline. Boys game coming up following the ball game. Of course, we'll have our Mackey Motors post-game show. Coach Smith, one of the Arweva girls, scheduled to join us in between games. Shirky open for 3, shot up no good. Rebound again taken down by Cook. Her baseline jumper up no good. Battle for the rebound. Hausman going to be bumped and fouled on the play. Actually, there is going to call the foul. And that is going to go against Vandenbosch, so that'll be number 1 on her. Hinters, Bromert, and Amber Regaller going to check in now for Arweva. Hausman, Shirky, and Jackson will check out for the Rockets. 3:45 left here in the game. Maggie gets it in. They'll work it now to Cook on the left wing. Cook with it. Over to Amber. With both Regallers on the floor, we'll call them by their first name. Back to Maggie. She's going to try to drive in. Gets it out. Bromert's 3 on the way from the right side up. No good. Rebound taken down that time by Schull. Little hesitation move. Got her away from Hinters. Drives down. Lob pass down to Versh. Baseline jumper from 8 in and out. No good. Offensive rebound of Vandenbosch. Put back no good. Battle for the rebound. Going to be a foul on Arweva. That'll be the 5th team foul. That foul going to be on Regaller, her 2nd. So no shots coming up as that foul down on the floor. Inbounding the basketball right now is Skinner. They get it into Versh off to McFarland, who checked in. Baseline at 3 on the way up, no good. And the rebound again to Regaller, and she's going to go to the floor. Do we get a foul? Yep, we're going to get a foul. I didn't know if they were going to call a travel or a foul. And that foul going to go on Vandenbosch. Regaller picked up her 7th rebound. Vandenbosch picks up her 2nd foul, team foul number 6. So one more on Arweva will get to shoot free throws. Cook will get it up across half court. Works it over to Regaller left side, but the ball thrown away up into the stands, and the turnover will give it back over now to Westwood. Michaela Schrod, 5'9" sophomore, going to check in for Sammy Hinters. Hinters will check out. She's going to have a quick conversation with Coach. Schull with it down to the corner versus 17-footer right baseline up no good. Battle for the rebound. Going to be a jump ball. And from where we're sitting, we're kind of behind the scorers table. Can't see where the light is, but it's going to be Arweva basketball. Maggie Motors postgame. She Motors in Lake City. Jeff Blankman with you here tonight. A host of people back in the studios. Timberland Cook drives in, comes to that stopover on the right side. Up top now, down to Versh on the right side. Back to McFarland. Now over to Schull. Schull goes down to the left baseline to